Assalamu alaikum, my friends. Welcome today to in Quranic Park back in Dubai. So here we are at the Dubai's Quranic Park. In this Quranic Park, this is a special garden place dedicated to the Holy Quran and all its miracles. Dubai's Quranic Park offers wonderful insights into the Holy Quran, enhancing awareness of Islamic values of peace, love, and tolerance. There are many surprises spread over the park. Discover the different plants mentioned in the Holy Book, or take in the lush greens on show, including an Islamic garden, a desert garden, and a cave full of the miracles of the prophets. The Quranic Park is open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and is free to enter for the public. However, the Cave of Miracles and the Glass House have an entry of 5 dirhams each. As you enter the Cave of Miracles, you will immediately find yourself in a world straight out of a fairy tale. The cave looks striking with its stunning stalactites and stalagmites, which form mesmerizing shapes and formations. The hushed whispers of visitors add to the magic, creating an atmosphere that is both mystical and serene. So the first prophet on our list is Prophet Yunus alayhi salam, whose story has been about a whale swallowing him. So as it did, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forced the whale out and transported him on an island. Allah gave him all the needs to become strong and go back to his people, and they were also actually glad to see him again. And next prophet we have is Prophet Isa alayhi salam. He had the power to resurrect the dead. So here is the start of the miracle. So in his land where he lived, there were many people who started to die, including his friends and family. So one day when he was somewhere else, he found the news that his friend was about to die. It was a 3 day trip from his friend, but when he came back, his friend was already dead. So he prayed to Allah to turn him alive again, and that's when he also did. He found another person whose grave was being carried in a bed. He also asked Allah to resurrect him. And lastly, the woman who also somehow passed away, he resurrected her as well. And then soon later, the people of Israel asked him to resurrect people who may have gone unconscious or have passed out. And then he went over and finally resurrected people, thus improving the state of development. So next up, we have Prophet Uzair alayhi salam. So here is Prophet Suleiman's story, the Valley of Ants. So Prophet Suleiman has been given the power by Allah to understand different animal languages. And recently he had gotten the power to understand the language of ants. And later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him his very own kingdom, full of people, animals, and everything he would ever need. And Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam's kingdom at the time was the biggest kingdom in the world. It spread from east to west. And now next up we have Prophet Musa alayhi salam. So in this story, the Prophet Musa alayhi salam, who at the time lived in Egypt, the Pharaoh was a disbeliever. He did not believe the truth, and as Allah subhanahu wa taala willed, Prophet Musa alayhi salam and his companions, who were slaves by the Pharaoh, would try to escape. When Prophet Musa alayhi salam was leading the Bani Israel so that they could escape the Pharaoh, they came across the Red Sea. The Pharaoh and his army were right behind them, and in the front of them was the sea. Allah commanded Prophet Musa alayhi salam to throw his miracle stick into the sea. The sea, with the mere touch of the stick, split and paved the way for Prophet Musa and the believers. When they had crossed the sea and the Pharaoh was crossing it, the sea joined, causing the Pharaoh and his army to drown till death. And so our next prophet is Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, reviving the birds. So the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, known as Abraham in the Hebrew Bible, was given the title Khalilullah, which means the friend of Allah. Ibrahim alayhi salam was the forefather of many great prophets, and it is held in high esteem by all major revealed religion, i.e. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Ibrahim alayhi salam belongs to the 25 prophets mentioned in the Quran. He is also among the 5 prophets of Ulul Azim, arch prophets, as these 5 prophets have books and divine religious laws. These 5 prophets of Allah, the Noah alayhi salam, Abraham, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Moses, Musa alayhi salam, Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam is mentioned by name 69 times in Quran. There are different narrations by different Islamic scholars about the age of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Some say that he lived for 169 years. Some say he lived on earth for 175 years. And some say that Ibrahim's alayhi salam age was 195 years. However, all narrations suggest that Ibrahim alayhi salam lived for more than 150 years on earth. So the believers of Quraysh did not believe Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or his companions, and told him all he believed was legends and all this things. So they told him to show them something that was completely impossible. The moon split in two was one of many miracles attributed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam by Allah's permission. This miracle was performed during a night of the full moon in Mecca, when the Prophet was challenged by the disbelievers to prove his prophethood. And how did he do it? Well, he split the moon, and he called the different people of Quraysh to see the different miracles. And they started saying that this is all witchcraft and everything. But nearby travelers told them that they saw it by their eyes. But even then, they didn't believe him. Okay, so I really hope you like this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and write down in the comments if you have been